Chapter 8, Athletic Administrator of the Year. Anthony Brancato. H. Frank Carey. After 23 years in the classroom, most educators start thinking, or even dreaming, about slowing down. Anthony Brancato decided it was time to ramp things up. Brancato had already built a career, 23 years teaching physical education and health, more than 2 decades coaching football, baseball, basketball, and track. He wasn't burnt out. He was ready for his next challenge.
I was always interested in being an AD, and I got my administrative degree by time I was 30. And when I had gotten it, I got it because it was the incremental pay raise for me. The first time I interviewed for an AD spot, I was 32 years old, and the question that was asked to me is, what are you doing?
And looking back, that might have been the best thing that ever happened to him. Life happened. Marriage, kids, coaching. The grind wasn't just professional, it was personal. And then, years later, the Carey position opened up. An opportunity that he wasn't chasing seemed to find him before he found it.
In speaking to my wife numerous times, she says it all the time, timing is everything. I wasn't looking when this job came available. I was currently at Elmont, which is another school in the district, and I was coaching football, and I was enjoying myself teaching phys ed, and I was happy. One of the ADs within the district, he called me up and he said, "Hey, what do you think?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm interested."
Brancato has thrived in his role at Carey thanks to the same things that made him a successful teacher and longtime coach: leadership, accountability, and building relationships.
I'm very proud of what I've done over the 6 years here. I came into a veteran coaching staff, alpha coaches, so to speak, and they knew what they wanted, they knew what they liked, and I was able to just continue to go with what they had. I do the best I can to help them just be a coach, and I take care of the other part.
In just 6 years at H. Frank Carey, Anthony Brancato has completely transformed the weight room, elevated campus branding and school pride, strengthened relationships with the Dads Club, and helped modernize systems across the district. But the award that meant the most didn't come from adults, it came from students.
The Student Government Award, it says that how I've gone above and beyond, and I take into account all students and support all programs. And that meant a lot to me because you can't fool the kids. The kids see right through adults, and they were, it was a very nice award for me. I really like that one for sure.
Brancato didn't leave teaching because he had to. He left because he felt the call to lead was on a larger scale. He waited, he learned, and he built relationships. And when the time was right, he stepped into the role, ready to elevate everyone around him. And he almost always does it standing quietly in the background.
Yes, I'm the guy who answers all the phone calls. Yes, I'm the guy who's always walking around. I can't sit still. That's just who I am. But I'm not the guy that you see in pictures, because if you think that this job's about you, then you're wrong, because it's about the school and the kids in the community.